What's a lesson you wish your younger self knew about womanhood or self-worth?
This one is loaded.
We
can spend a whole entire hour talking about just that. Womanhood and self-worth.
Yeah.
Okay. I try to like think of this question and think about my life. It's so interesting when someone's like asks you a question and you're like, let me look at all my past. Let me think about all my past experiences and my lived experiences and give you an answer. Because like, what other way would you give that answer, right?
Yeah.
I think for womanhood, I wish my younger self would have been, you're saying like, what would I tell my younger self?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's a lesson you wish your younger self knew about womanhood
and
self-worth? Yeah.
I think womanhood, I would say, like, it's okay to have a period. Like, your period is not disgusting. You know? Because growing up in an African household and Ugandan household, like, I didn't learn about my period until I got my period.
I hear you.
My sisters didn't talk to me about it. My mom didn't talk to me about it. I thought I was dying when it happened. I said, oh my God, I'm bleeding. I'm dying. And everybody was chuckling like it was funny.
But you were genuinely like...
But I literally thought I was dying because I'd never seen that much blood come out of me. Even when I fell as a kid and scraped myself.
Yeah.
And it just so happened that year the school was going to talk to the girls about periods. But I think that conversation should have been had a lot earlier. Even if I didn't conceptually, I didn't understand it, I would have been like mentally prepared for it. And so I hid a lot of, I was very like reserved and very uncomfortable and like didn't even talk to my girlfriends about it in school because I just, although I knew it was happening to every girl like me, it just felt I felt very ashamed about something naturally that happens to women. So I think that's about womanhood specific because that really scarred me. I feel like I can laugh about it now, but like I feel like that's what I would tell my younger self. Like don't be ashamed of having a period. Matter of fact, carry that pad with pride in your hand.
Literally,
carry that tampon in your hand.
Even when I go to the store to like, I carry the box like this. Like yes.
Yeah, I'm not like let me hide it underneath these things. Like I used to do that, and I'm like no.
Yeah.
Thank you. Please check me out with my tampons and my periods.
Do you need a bag, ma'am? No, thank you.
I'm okay. Because you now charge 10 cents a bag. Crazy.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah. And I think boys should learn about periods too.
Did you see those eyes? If you're a boy and you're watching this, you better.
Boys and men. Teach the young boys about periods. Teach men about periods so they can help their sister, their mother,
or making fun of them, like those things that we do so subtly. We don't understand how they scar and injure people. Even for you to be able to speak about this how many years later, you know? So
my big age.
No, come on, divide by 2. You know we're 28. What do you mean?
How old do I look? Be nice. And like self-worth, I know, again, it's gonna be corny. I told y'all corny.
No, bring it on.
I would tell my younger self about self-worth that you are enough. Even till this day, there are moments where I'm like, oh, I'm not enough. Like I feel like I'm not. I know.
Girl.
I know.
Not part of it.
I think it be like imposter syndrome. I think it's like
where we live.
Yeah.
There's so many layers sometimes, and
I feel like sometimes, like in those moments now, in the last couple of years where I've felt like I'm not enough, I think it's a battle with my own mind, and maybe maybe that day I don't feel great, and so then I'm battling those emotions and like something somebody said 10 years ago to me that made me feel like I'm not enough. So then I like walk around with that, and I have to like literally talk myself out of it. Right? I have to like listen to music or something to like pump me up because I know I'm enough. Right? But there have been experiences throughout my life in certain people who are no longer part of my life. And even those who are part of my life, but I don't listen to them anymore. that have said in one way or another, and it's not like it's not like an experience happened and somebody said you're not enough. Like they didn't use those words. Yeah. But like what they said,
remember
they
what
made
you
me feel that way.
what you told me the other day. Like people will never forget how you made them feel, and I think you're validated to, because if someone did not make you feel some type of way, you not avoid them, right? Yeah. But if they made you feel a certain way that it's not good, it's not welcoming, then you definitely know not to be around them, or you choose not to be around them, for sure.
Sometimes I wish it could be like what's that movie where they went back in time?
There's been a couple of them.
I know. So like I think Tia and Tamira did one, but Tia and Tamira Mari, the like 17 again. There've been a couple movies, but where you like go back to the past and relive. I'm like, I just want to experience that once in my lifetime and then come back. I'll probably be a millionaire by now. I'll be so rich. We're not cats. We're not given 9 lives. So we have one life. We live it the best we can.
And again, I would like to believe our best years are ahead of us. You know, this whole notion about you've hit the big 3. You've hit 40 and now you know life. No, I just feel like depending on your mindset, because I feel like now that we are more self-aware. In the future, we are probably not gonna make some of the mistakes we made. We'll definitely make mistakes, of course, but it will not be in the regard of like our boundaries and things like that. So I feel like with the knowledge that you can make more decisions in the future that are conscious, because even if we went back there, if we don't have the knowledge that we have from the experiences we have now,
it wouldn't do any good.
Plus, I think for that age, I think it's okay for us to have known what we knew and not known what we didn't know. Because the things we've learned now, they've come with certain experiences, you know, and hard truths, which I don't think our younger selves would have been ready for at that age. But I also, just in case there's a little sister who's watching, you know, I think they would benefit from just like hearing this conversation and reminding themselves. I don't think a woman at any age can hear enough of you're enough. Even a 3-year-old, a 2-year-old, 16, constantly you're enough. Even we ourselves need to remind ourselves every single day that we are enough.
There's a movie that reminds me, because you're like 3-year-old, no matter what age you are as a woman. There was a movie called The Help. Viola Davis was in it. And
I think I watched it.
And it's based off a book, and I think that it's like inspired by true events. But like when she told that little girl, the little white baby, you know, because she was like a chubby white baby, and the mom was like me, and she was like, "You was kind, you was nice, you was beautiful." I said, I sobbed. I sobbed because I feel like a lot of us needed that. And we didn't get that. And again, at this age, we can't keep going back and forth with our parents of what they should have done, could have done. I am don't get me wrong, I'm very grateful for how my parents raised me and what they provided me, because I wouldn't be who I am today or where I am today without them. They also did what they could with what they knew. Right? And hopefully I will do better, in the sense, not like, I'm gonna do better than my parents, but like better because I know more than what they were raised on. Right?
And just before you, sorry to cut you short, but just on that thought, like I absolutely agree with you that growing up in an African household, expecting emotional like care as a child was just something that was never there. You know, maybe let me speak about my own.
No, you're right. You're right.
Like I know my mother loves me, and she loved me from. I mean, when I was a child, I know it because of how she cared for me. But if I had a moment where I was like, "Oh, mom, I'm feeling low about this today," or I don't think I can recall any of those, conversations that we
My
had.
mom was like, pray about it.
I know.
Just
pray about
and
you.
I was like, okay,
I will go pray about it.
But I still don't feel better.
Yeah, and I just want you to listen. I just want you to listen, and I want to hear maybe some of your experiences and things like that.
Yeah.
So I get you when you say that, you want to do better and maybe be more present emotionally. Because I know our parents also had like 6 of us. 5 of us to like take care of, So I would say like they did their best. Honestly, I don't think they owe us anything to this point. But now what we know now and the things we've experienced, we've seen that maybe this is something that we would wanna do differently. Not that they did, like you said, not like they didn't care, they didn't show love. The way they showed love was to make sure we had everything. We were protected and giving us nuggets of wisdom, even when you did not need it,
or didn't
understand it. You just had to take it. Now we know better, and at the same time, we give them all of the flowers for what they did with what they knew. I don't even think they knew that. Even for them, therapy now, I don't know if you convince your parents to get into therapy now.
I have definitely convinced them. I've definitely talked about it. I think the first time I talked about it, they thought there was something seriously wrong with me. I'm going to therapy, and they're like, what happened? What is wrong? I said,
our child.
I said, chill. I just can't cope with the same mechanisms I've been using over the years. I need more help. And to them, and understandably so, it just didn't make sense, right? And if you grew up back home with a lot of, like back home, Africa, in my case, Uganda, if you said, I don't even know if there was a word therapist. I don't think I knew the word therapist.
That's the thing.
It was like, if you got to talk about your feelings and you're not going to church to pray about it, then you're crazy.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. And so it's like, the therapy.
Or therapy or counseling is for people that are crazy, like you said. Yeah.
Which is like, God damn, I don't know where that came from. Like, let's remove that. I don't want to say I'm not going to take credit for it, but like, I've had like family members, my parents' age, who now go to therapy. And I'm just like, I think I had something to do with it, but and I'm so proud. I'm so proud of them.
It's good for them.
Yeah. Everybody needs therapy.
Let's keep healing so that our kids don't.
Exactly. And so we can also heal our relationships with our parents and our siblings. Like I can talk to my parents today about things 5-10 years ago I would have never thought I would talk to them about. Like, it's crazy, and it just like warms my heart so much that I can talk to them as an adult. I can talk about these things that I never thought I could talk to them about.
I just love how consistent and how aware you are of things, and you don't let it slide. You follow through to want to see things happen differently. That will is so powerful, and most people don't have it. Most people will just be like, my family is like that, or this is like that. But just hearing how you're consistent and seeing how your relationship with your parents is, not that it I wanted to say improving, but that's not the word. One time you're not able to talk about this things, and now you're able to talk to them about those stuff, because we're also at the age where we might not, God forbid, but we might not have them too long. So
I don't want to think about that, but that's
I know nobody
real.
wants to think about that, but we're also getting to those times. So I would also just want to use this time to maybe preach reconciliation. Sometimes I know things happen, especially with our families, and it gets ugly, we get hurt and all of that, but it gets to a point where you're just like, you'd rather just know you made peace with this person. Like we said, you might not still sit in the same room or be able to do the things you did before, but just that peace. Because I've seen a lot of people also just lose parents like that, or siblings like that, and then you wish you had that conversation, or you wish you had talked over something that drew you apart, but now they're no longer there, and you don't have that chance again. So if you can do it at your own time, maybe go for therapy, find some tips on how to do it, and sometimes you reach out and maybe that person's not ready yet, but as long as you made effort on your side, it's way better than hearing that this person is no more, and that's like a guilt you'll have to live with for the rest of your life, if you're the one who caused the harm, and if you're the one who received the harm and maybe your heart was still turned away. That's also a guilt that you'll have to carry because you never had the chance to let them talk it out and release them from your heart. Girl, ooh. I don't even know where we...
I love that. We need to do more of that. Yeah. It's okay to cut people off that don't serve you, and that includes family. I understand some people are like, oh, but it's family. Like sometimes
you need to do it. Sometimes you
know. But if you can, and if both sides are willing, because it cannot be one way. I mean, why not? Just yesterday.
The things that really matter is just the people you have around you, and your health, your peace of mind, and many things that money cannot buy. That's the truth. We'll try to get through this ones really fast because I know we can chat. You and me know we can chat.
We'll be a podcast
we will be here. 6 episodes.
5 hours later.
6 episodes. How do you define success for yourself right now?
Thriving and content.
Okay.
Like, and that's like in work. I think when I first saw this question, I was like thinking like work-wise, but I would say also applying it, like having that work-life balance, right? And also applying it to a personal life. Like, if I am thriving, and listen, we all struggle. We all have our different struggles. I struggle, but like I continuously try to find ways to thrive in my life, in my personal life, in my friend, and that's like friendships, family, etc.
Yes.
And as well as my work, right? Because I need that balance to stay sane. And so if I'm thriving and I'm content with what I've done and how I'm showing up, then to me that's a success.
I hear you.
My next success will be when I pay off my loans. I will have a party. And you're all invited.
Well deserved. Go.
I'm gonna have a big party. I'll be like, I paid all my loans.
It's gonna be, because when you say it with your mouth, you know, things will align. Things will align.
That will be my next success.
It's gonna come.
I mean, I'll have other successes before that.
In between, definitely. And when our bank accounts have like a couple of zeros after balances.
Listen, I won't be telling people, but you will be seeing
signs. There'll be signs.
There will be signs. Definitely be signs.
Sparkling water. You know, today we are just drinking like regular water.
I don't think I'll ever be a sparkling water person. No, that combination, I've tried. But it's cute, it's nice.
But I won't be so surprised, you know? People say this and then later, I'll be catching you.
I know. Never say never. You're right.
Never say never.
I might be drinking sparkling water from my wine glass.
I will not be surprised.
Like, who is that?
I will not be surprised.
Yeah, you're right. Let me not say that.
Just don't try and drop my contact, because I will find you wherever in this world you'll be.
You'll be the first person. Listen,
I'll come and I'll find you.
I said, come join me.
And I will pull pictures.
Come join me in the Maldives.
Girl, I'm praying for you harder now. What's one habit or practice that keeps you grounded daily?
Moving my body. Whether that's like working out, going for a walk, cleaning something in the house, I'm still moving.
Yeah,
you're
still moving.
So I think that's. I never thought I would say like working out would be, or moving my body would be something that kept me grounded.
Tell me about it.
But in those moments where like I've been so like I've had like so much stimulation, or I'm so stressed out, and like, you know, like I think I would have been like, let me get a drink, let me do this, let me complain about it, which like sometimes I still do. But like I'm like, you know what, I was like, what if I switch this energy into doing something productive?
I hear you.
You know?
I hear you.
So I'll be like aggressively washing the dishes. Or aggressively throwing
and you have a clean kitchen after.
And then afterwards, after I've expelled all that energy, I look around, I'm like, okay. And then I feel better, you know? So, working out,
How working out. I never thought I would go to the gym at 9 p.m. in the night. I never thought I could do like a morning run. Like, I don't know. There's something about working out and moving your body, honestly.
That helps.
That just helps and helps you think about possibilities, especially when your mental space is like, don't do it, and then you do it, and then you feel good after. It's like, I'm glad I did it.
You're glad you and then you want to do it again every single time.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then you create that habit.
Putting it out there.
Yeah.
It's almost the end of the year, and we are starting a new year in January. Time for gyms to be full. So in case you're thinking about it,
People be like, oh, it's too cold to go outside. You can do your workout at home.
We have to keep ourselves accountable.
You can do your workout at home.
Yeah.
You can hibernate and work out.
Exactly.
Let's be healthy. We want to live till we're 100 at least.
High fives, yes.
Right?
Yes.
I think sometimes people think, I gotta work out for an hour to be effective.
You have to be like this gym guru. Girl,
10 minutes every day, you'll see the difference.
You'll see the difference for sure. Or what has inspired your journey the most and why?
Here we go with another corny answer. And it's not corny. I think it's kind of cheesy and sweet. My community. My friend, like all the friends I've had since high school up to now. My family, my friends, I say my friends, right? My friends. My fiance, like all these experiences I've had up until now, up until today, have really inspired me. Even when those experiences have been like bad or negative, they've inspired me to be better and to do better, and to require better of others. So yes, like I know we talked about like expectations, having too much high expectations, but it's normal to have expectations of people in your life.
That's true.
Right? Like,
that's true.
If you heard something bad about me, Pedro, right? Oh, Claire said da-da-da about you. Girl. Right? And it was coming from somebody else.
Yeah.
Right? I would hope that you would be like, that don't sound like Claire. But okay, thanks for letting me know. Yeah. Let me go talk to her and hear about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Because I've had those type of experiences too, right? I'm like, if your instinct is to know me and then believe something from somebody instead of hearing from me, then and me vice versa, I hold that same expectation of myself, right? Like if someone says something about you in a space and I was there, I am definitely coming to tell you. I'm not gonna keep that shit to myself. I'm like, let me tell you about this person that said this
about you know?
So I've been very inspired by watching like friends and family and
just
my partner just like you know, just like how they move in different spaces, right? Because like the people in my life, like some of them are in the same like field as I am and others are not, and so it's been really inspiring to see how they move and how they communicate and how they hold themselves. Like it's different, but it's still them, right? Like we're not going to show up the same way at work or in a professional setting than we do around our families, around our friends. I always say like I'm shy and people are like, oh, what do you mean? Like I'm like shy in certain situations, but then when I'm around friends and family, I am so loud. You'll be like, who is this person? Like, what? And I don't think it's fake. I just think like there's a certain comfort that we have around people who know us really well than we do around newer people.
I agree.
Right?
I agree.
So I think I've been inspired really by my community, people around me. I am blessed to be around so many impressive, passionate, and just wonderful people. And if I can't learn from them, then what am I doing?
We're doing the last segment of our episode, and I don't want this to end because it's such a vibe talking to you. As always. As always. But let's hear this. What's your go-to self-care practice when life feels overwhelming?
Sorry, I laughed before I even answered because it's gonna sound weird and kind of crazy, but depending on the level of overwhelming, it could go from like I'm screaming into a pillow.
Okay, I should try that. I've never tried that.
I just like sit there and like, you know, when you're like overwhelmed, just overstimulated, and like you just have nothing left, and I just scream. Sometimes it comes with a warning. Sometimes it doesn't, like, you know, because I live with somebody, so I've lived with people over the years. So sometimes if you're living with people, sometimes it's good to give them a warning. If you can.
Warning, exactly.
But then sometimes it just happens and you're just
Yeah.
like, okay, I just needed that. And I
Yeah.
apologize for
I needed
screaming.
to do that.
I just needed to let that out. And it's like, cool. As long as you're okay, good. So it goes from
I respect
that.
people like that who would give me a response like that.
Yeah.
As long as you're okay.
So it goes from that to just like, I'm so like, to like just sobbing and just like emotionally, I'm a crier.
Yeah.
Happy, sad, pissed off, whatever emotion. If I can't articulate it, I can't process it, I cry.
Yeah.
So it goes from like screaming to crying to I'm gonna put on something on TV that's gonna make me get my mind off this thing until I can like feel my feelings properly. So those have been kind of like the three
I see.
things I've been and lately in the past like couple years I've incorporated like breathing and meditation into it because I just can't be screaming like that. I can still sob and cry my eyes out, but like I just can't be screaming like that.
One day we should drive somewhere and just go to a field and scream and then come back. What do you think? Yeah.
I tried that in Colorado. There's so much hiking you can do, and I tried that a couple times, and then I was like, oh, you might be scaring people. Like people will be like, or like the animals in the nature. So I'm like, maybe I need to be in a place where there are not so many animals that I alarm, because look at me coming into the habitat, just screaming,
and the deers are probably they just want to eat.
Yeah, they're
grass.
just like, I just wanted to chill,
like
not have to
why you get it too much.
Yeah, so
yeah, I hear you.
So I can't be screaming like that as much.
But I mean, for now, if it's working, keep screaming, sis.
I haven't screamed in a while.
Okay.
So I think that's a good
sign. That's a really good sign.
I think I'm regulating my emotions enough to be able to like not scream. So that's nice. I've cried though.
That's good. Do you believe self-care is more about rest or discipline?
They're both. I think if you're not used to doing self-care a lot, you probably need more discipline than rest. But it depends. So like I can't speak for everybody, but for me, I think it's been a balance of both. I've learned that it's okay, like even just like after work, like just laying on the couch and scrolling on my phone, or just laying on my couch and just not doing anything for like
and that's
20,
really
30
hard.
minutes.
That's really, really hard.
But I've had to like train myself to do that, because again, if you grow up in an African household or an immigrant household,
what do you mean
you're resting?
What do you mean you're sitting on the couch?
What do you mean? You don't have something to do?
We had a friend come over a while back, and she was like, you people, you are always busy, because it got to like 9 p.m. and my husband was like doing his stuff. I was doing my stuff. I was walking around the house, and I actually remember so this mirror is black initially, so I was repainting it, spray painting it gold. But then we waited until like, it's not like we waited, but we were doing all these other things during the day. And then it just clocked after dinner, and suddenly I was outside in the balcony looking for spray paint, and I was doing something in the bathroom cleaning, and Eric had his own printer.
Where was your friend sitting? Where was your friend?
She was sitting in the dining. She was just like these people.
She's probably looking at that. And so it's also a good, I think some people think of self-care as like, oh, I have to go
to the spa.
I have to go to the spa, or I have to spend money doing this, or I have to, like working out is self-care.
I
Taking a walk is self-care.
Boundaries is
you know what I mean? Boundaries is self-care. Like self-care looks like a lot of things. You just have to figure out and define what that means to you.
Girl. Girl.
Self-care during the week for me, as soon as it reaches 5, unless it's like super emergency, somebody is going to fall off if you don't do this thing, my laptop is shut. I'm not answering any other questions. Catch me on the next day, or catch me on Monday if it's on Friday.
I like that.
And that was a hard lesson for me to accept. I felt like I had to go above and beyond, and then I was like, wait a minute, no one else else is doing this.
Girl.
No one else is stressing like this.
Yeah. Even the owner of the company, the CEO.
They're not stressing.
They're not stressing. Like
They're just saying the money coming.
So you might as well
So,
add yourself a couple of years by shutting that laptop at 5
Yeah.
p.m. Yeah.
even if I get a text, I'll do it on Monday.
Yeah.
Or I'll do it tomorrow.
Slowly people also just know not to call you after like 5 p.m.
Yeah.
But if you never do it, you're
Then
gonna
it
get
is
the
to-
call.
yeah.
How do you bring intentionality into your daily routine?
I love a routine because
Yeah.
I think I'm a, like kind of like a type A person.
Okay.
I like planning things, but I can also be type B.
Yeah.
And I think I try to make sure to take care of myself throughout the day, whether it's staying hydrated, eating, taking a break in between, you know, because
Walking,
you know, moving my body somehow. I've been sitting at this desk for like 6 hours straight. Get up. Go over there and get something, or go over there and talk to somebody, right? Like, I think those small things, whether it's work or personal life, is like so important.
I agree.
And for me, that's how I try to take care of myself.
Yeah.
Usually, you know, being intentional throughout my week, whether it's like weekday or weekend, usually involves food.
Okay, we love food too.
I'm like, have you eaten? Whenever I feel myself being a little grumpy or a little like snappy,
Yep. Like,
with myself or with somebody,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, when was the last time you drank water? When was the last time you ate?
Yep.
And I'm like,
I
oh,
hear
you know, so
just remember this reel or TikTok I saw of this guy who was like, oh, this is some fun things you can do after work when you get home. So I was invested because I was like, oh, maybe this video is gonna give me some ideas on how to just like, you know, do some fun things after work and how this person is actually doing it. So I'm watching, and then I just see him crawl up into his bed, take his blanket and sleep, and that was the end of the video.
love it.
And you know, in my head I was like, am I really disappointed? No, because
It's real.
yeah, it's real.
So real.
It's
You
so
expected
real.
like five
Like
different
who
ways.
on Monday this, on Tuesday that, on
Nah, he
Wednesday
said,
that.
go to sleep.
He's like,
That's what I do sometimes when I'm
Period.
stressed
Yeah.
and overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I'll be like, nope, nope.
Yep.
As I make my way to my bed, nope,
nope,
nope.
nope, and you get a good night's
Yeah.
rest or good nap in the evening.
Honestly, that's how I survived
Yeah.
college and grad school.
Just
I took
grad
lots of
school.
naps.
I don't even want to hear anything that
Yeah, sorry,
has
it's fresh.
school in it.
I'm sorry, love. I'm sorry.
I'm still
What
really.
school? What?
Who said that?
Who said that?
Last two questions.
Okay.
What's one grown woman habit you've adopted that has changed your life?
I don't know if this is like grown women or I feel like I've already talked about the setting boundaries, so that's one. But to add a different layer, which I've kind of hinted at already. Therapy. Yes, I'm talking to you. Therapy.
Yeah.
Because I realized in those moments that I was like short, overwhelmed, overstimulated, underwhelmed, whatever you called it, and I wasn't able to like process the emotions or deal with the emotions because I didn't want to. Sometimes you just don't want to do it.
It's a lot of work.
You know?
Yeah.
I was like, I need therapy. I need tools. Like, yeah, you can Google this stuff. Like, how do I deal with etc. You know? Yeah. But why would you do that when you can talk to a professional that is experienced in that? Yeah. So I think therapy, and also just like being like, I don't know if this applies like I think it's a grown woman habit, but just being kind to myself about my body because it's changed and fluctuated over time.
Yeah, I will say that again.
Even when my favorite pants don't fit, I'm like, oh, okay, you know.
Stop.
Because you don't want to give them away.
Girl,
right?
let me tell you, when I came here, I was a size 4 or 6. 4'6". And then, I don't know, in my head, I just think I'm the same size. So recently I got something in a small.
And it said,
the zip won't even go up. you know the way you can like squeeze yourself into
you're like, oh no,
something?
this can't be right.
It can't be right because this is what I've been. This is the size I've been shopping like 2 years ago. The reality is like has sunk in. Like
Yeah.
you are not the same size you were 2 years ago. So
Yeah.
I do feel you on like just being kind to yourself on that. Yeah.
Because I mean, I don't know if this is like the best way to think about life, but I'm always like, it could be worse.
It could be worse.
You know, like I'm able-bodied. I have both my hands, both my legs. And not saying that people who don't have both hands, both legs, or can't walk, like there's anything wrong with them.
Yeah.
Because we all come in different ways, right?
Yeah.
Like,
and there's people even with all of their body features who are not okay.
yeah, like inside, like I'm relatively healthy inside. Right? Like
or who
I don't have
just
any
lie in hospital the whole year. So
I'm grateful to like have my health and you know the outside of my body, right? Like I think sometimes we're our worst enemies.
Yeah.
We're more critical than anybody else can be on our bodies.
True.
Like,
That's true.
You're this size or you look this way, you shouldn't wear this, you shouldn't. Man,
No.
there are people who are like skinny or the ideal size that society talks about, and they're not as healthy inside, right? Like they have a lot of health problems. Like I've seen that. Not saying, you know, but the people who are small and they're healthy.
How many stories have you heard about someone who was just okay and then they just died? Like, heart failure. Or they had not been resting and then one day they just slept and they slept
and
like
that was it.
You know, so
that was it.
So it's so important to like all these things we are talking about, like self-care, prioritizing yourself, even doing regular checkups. I think is form of self-care. Like
it is.
Doing your annual every year, it's a form of self-care because you're making conscious decisions about your health. Yeah.
Please also go to the dentist. I know growing up in a lot of immigrant and African households, like,
why you gotta
we didn't go to the dentist. I'm just saying.
Salty.
We're talking about self-care, right? Like, but like the concept of like, I have never, you know, I've never, like, your teeth can be healthy, your body can be healthy, but you never know, right? Like, again, doctors don't have all the answers, and I think there's, like, still some traditional medicines and traditional remedies in our cultures that allow us to heal ourselves naturally than medicine, but there's also nothing wrong with taking medication if that's what your health requires.
Exactly.
Right?
There's nothing wrong with that.
But you have to
nothing
like
wrong with like going for checkups.
It's good. Go for checkups because you never know. It as you mind.
Yeah. Truth is true.
Please don't come for me.
Final question. What's a small joy you make sure to add into every week?
Treating myself.
Oh, she don't play about treating herself. And we love that.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be anything grand or big. You know, I do have a sweet tooth, but that doesn't mean like every week I'm like, I gotta have a dessert. You know, it can be as like treating myself looks like, maybe I bake a dessert instead of going to get one. Maybe it's, let me get coffee. I don't really drink coffee. Or let me get a matcha from my favorite coffee spot. Or I haven't talked to so and so such a let me call them and see how they're doing. And 3 hours later I'm like, oh shit, like where'd that go?
Wow.
And to me that's a treat.
Yeah.
You know, to me that's the
just doing something outside work and outside your regular routine that makes
it's like
you feel
a reset
good.
of your body.
Sometimes even cleaning. I know it's like a lot of work, but just being in a clean house and having a clean kitchen, it makes me feel good. And a clean bathroom. When I see it, I'm just like,
the joy of entering a bathroom after you just cleaned it, you're just like, I smell all the chemicals. It is clean.
Guilty confession. Sometimes when
I would
we've
never
cleaned the room,
said that.
Yeah, I know.
Growing up, I would have never said that. My mom made us clean. Sorry, mom, if you ever watch this. She would make us clean every Saturday. Growing up. Like what Americans call spring cleaning. That's regular cleaning for us. Like
for every week.
Saturday, and I'm not exaggerating.
And the way our kitchens had like,
there were no dust bunnies. There was nothing. You could do like this in every corner of the house, spotless. So
she raised
I mean,
you right.
she did. A little trauma came with it, but in the grand scheme of things,
Yes.
I'm grateful
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
when people usually pop by my house, it's
Yeah. Oh yeah.
tidy.
Even
clean.
the
Yeah.
time I've been around, I think you can tell there's a lot of work that is being done here constantly. I'm gonna say confession, like when I've just cleaned the room and organized, like I literally walk into that room just to see.
Yeah.
And then I go
Just stand there,
yeah, like
I'm so happy.
I know.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
But then what if what if your husband comes and then puts, and you're like, I just cleaned that. I just cleaned
No, it's like the kitchen. How many hours can you keep it the way it is?
Yeah.
You know, like
you just enjoy it momentarily.
that first cup of tea in the morning, and then you look into the sink, and then it's
Where
all
did this come
stuck.
from?
Well, we have come to the end of this episode. No, I know.
It's okay.
But we are just starting this friendship, so we have a lot of conversations to have in the future, you know. But I just want to say to you all, thank you for staying on. I hope this conversation inspired you. Please let us know in the comment section how you take care of yourself. What are some of the things that you're navigating as a woman in this season of your life, and also how are you thriving through all of that? Because we are not just here to like talk about the things we go through, but we are here to actually find solutions and find ways to cope and to move forward and to excel even in the most difficult spaces that we found ourselves in. And to my lovely guest, thank you so much. You have graced us with conversations, given us a lot to think about.
I hope so.
In the coming weeks, in the coming years, and I just can't wait to see what the future holds for you. I'm gonna be here to celebrate everything.
Big things are coming for this wonderful,
For both
wonderful
of us, yes.
woman.
I don't have water, but let's just do a
cheers.
last toast. Do you have any final words? I don't want to like close your words.
Be a good person.
Yeah. Very underrated, but thank you for that reminder.
It's not hard to be a good person. It doesn't take away anything. And I think like the current state of the world or wherever you live, there's so much going on, so much pain and suffering, and it really doesn't hurt to be a good person. Like I know it's hard to not internalize those like thoughts and feelings as well, because we're all human, but just be kind to everyone. Yeah, hopefully you'll see the shift in that. I think whenever I get too much in my head or I get frustrated, emotions run high and I can say or do unkind things. But I think when I remind myself, like, be kind, even in those like hard moments. Now again, it doesn't happen all the time, but when I do remember to do that, I think it really shifts how my day goes and how I could possibly be impacting someone else's day. So just be kind.
It's a choice, right?
It is a choice.
I'm not gonna add anything, so I'll see you guys in the next one. And please help me get Claire back to this channel, okay? Just say in the comment section, we want Claire to come back and talk about stuff, and then I'm gonna show her, and then she's not gonna have an option, okay? So help me, guys. Love you guys. See you in the next one.
Bye.